Good morning and welcome to Lessons in Love. And today it's lesson 265. And as we cover this lesson, we are reminded that we have just 100 lessons to go. How amazing that you have come this far. Congratulations. Before we dive into our lesson, a nod to yesterday, I came across this beautiful poem by Hafiz, and it's called Carrying God, and I'd like to share it with you. No one can keep us from carrying God wherever we go. No one can rob his name from our hearts as we try to relinquish our fears and at last stand victorious. We do not have to leave him in the mosque or church alone at night. We do not have to be jealous of tales of saints or glorious mass, those intoxicated souls who can make outrageous love with the friend. We do not have to be envious of our spirit's ability, which can sometimes touch God in a dream. Our yearning eyes, our warm needing bodies can all be drenched in contentment and light. No one anywhere can keep us from carrying the beloved wherever we go. No one can rob his precious name from the rhythm of my heart, steps, and breath. What a glorious reminder that God goes with us wherever we go. There is no escaping the love that we are. And so we'll take a moment or two of quiet stillness and then our daily offering and then jump into our lesson. So shutting down your eyes and dropping your awareness into your holy, sacred heart, connecting in with your breath, filling your heart with prana, with life force energy, and consciously letting go and surrendering on your exhale. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters can be wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth, that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. And we release these words and let it be. So creation's gentleness is all I see. So if you're seeing creation's gentleness, it means that there's a gentleness and a peace inside you, that you've got to a place in your life where you have cultivated this gentleness and this peace. Because remember, form always follows consciousness. So what you see outside of you is what is within you. So I have indeed misunderstood the world because I have laid my sins on it and saw them looking back at me. So I have projected my ideas of sin outwards into the world. How fierce they seemed, and how deceived I was to think that what I feared was in the world instead of in my mind alone. So there's an onus on us to clean up our minds, to return ourselves to love. But the way we clean up our minds is to meet our fears, to meet our stories, to meet our experiences and ask Holy Spirit, what would you have me do in this situation? In this situation where I am pissed off with my brother, in this situation where I'm angry at my mother, in this situation where my neighbor wants to build a wall and I don't want them to, whatever it is that is disturbing your peace, you take it to the Holy Spirit and you ask for help, or you ask for a reinterpretation. Today I see the world in the celestial gentleness with which creation shines. There is no fear in it. Let no appearance of my sins obscure the light of heaven shining on the world. What is reflected there is in God's mind. And remember, you are in God's mind. The images I see reflect my thoughts. And it's a big one to take on, but we really, really will not awaken until we recognize this. The images I see reflect my thoughts. Yet my mind is at one with God's, and so I can perceive creation's gentleness. So work on the madness that's in your mind. I work on the madness that's in my mind. We've all got to do this. And, a lot of it's on a loop. You'll start to see and recognize patterns. And as you recognize them, there they are in the light, and then you can change them. Then you can work with them. So we drop into a space of peace and quiet, which is what we do every day in our meditation. And the idea of meditation is that extends out into your life. It's not just for the 7 minutes that you sit and practice. It's that it extends into your day. So as we enter into our meditation today, these are our words. In quiet would I look upon the world, which but reflects God's thoughts and mine as well. Let me remember that they are the same, and I will see creation's gentleness. So claim your true identity, claim your gentleness, and then look out upon the world, and you'll see something very different. From my heart to yours, have a beautiful day.